Welcome to a Posh podcast. I'm your host, Gabrielle. I'm here with a bunch of co-hosts today that I am so excited about. We love when all these people are here. It's very rare to have Miss Polly with us. And my daughter, Marcella.
Hi.
And my son, Gino.
Let's go.
And the brother duo of Bernie.
Oh, I thought you were about to say and I was waiting for the and Ralph. What's up, everybody?
And Ralph.
Hey.
And TJ Spider.
Hello.
Sorry for the awkward pause there. I thought you were adding more to it.
Go, it's your turn.
I don't know what to say.
And our topic of this podcast today is my strange addictions that people have. And there is actually a TLC show on this whole entire thing.
And it is very creepy.
It is unbelievable when I started researching it. And I'm going to go over the 25 of the most memorable ones. And then these are not the only memorable ones to me, because when I researched it, I'm like, how is this possible?
And if you watch this show, or if anybody has it, freaks me out that there are people in this world
that really do this.
Yes.
This is not made up.
And people are so weird. I'm sorry.
The first one is the girl who likes to eat sand because of the crunch.
That's so fucking weird.
Oh, that hurt my teeth when you said that.
Yeah, right?
She eats it with a spoon.
There are people that eat dirt.
That's so weird.
Which actually is usually because they have mineral deficiencies.
And they crave dirt.
Mm-hmm. But I'm picturing, we just were at the beach. I'm picturing someone with a spoon.
Grazing.
You hungry? No, I'm good.
Do they get full, I wonder?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I've heard of people eating uncooked pasta.
Oh, I like that.
I kind of like that too.
It's not I'm not addicted to it, but
boxes and boxes of macaroni with cheese uncooked.
Okay, but go back to if you go back to the sand, I can see if someone was they were like the taste of it, or the whatever, how it made them feel full or something like that. But she likes the crunch of it, so she's grinding it with her teeth and crunching down it.
The sand in your teeth.
Oh,
you're not compressing that. It's not compressing. You're not breaking sand down to a smaller part. I mean,
you are expressing it.
Your teeth are.
I wonder what the what's it called? The side effects of that are.
I know that's a really good question. I have no idea.
You're gonna wonder if that gets stuck in your tract.
I bet it gets passed through, but
still, I mean,
probably uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's gotta get into, if you're talking about everything's ribbed. Yeah, everything's colon's ribbed. So I'm wondering if it. Think if sand gets wet, it gets muddy.
Diverticulitis or something.
Yeah.
People use sand to polish things.
Yeah, well, that's just right. Is it what is it doing to your colon?
Gross.
Gosh, terrible. How about the lady who liked to drink paint because it feels like a thicker version of warm milk on her throat?
Really?
Why don't you just drink warm milk?
Yeah.
What is
that?
Feels like a thicker version. That's what she likes.
I'm gonna drink something that's toxic.
But I was just gonna say that part. That's so toxic. Do you get pictures?
Yeah. Well, my printer messed up a little bit, but she's half.
That lady looks like she drinks paint for sure.
No, this is the sand eater, isn't it?
No, this is the.
I was expecting her face to look like a rainbow.
No,
I was expecting her to be dead.
She is just as regular.
That's coming soon. That's on her next podcast.
It depends on the paint. She's not doing oil-based paints. I bet she's
using gouache.
Who knows what kind of finger paints or something.
But there still has to be some sort of toxic.
On the show, it tells you whatever these people are addicted to, especially if it's stuff like that, it'll tell you overconsumption of this leads to whatever.
Overconsumption of paint
leads to death. Thank you.
It's so crazy.
The lady who liked to chow down on rubber tires.
How do you
eats rubber
eat that
tires
with your teeth?
That was actually a picture, and it didn't print for me, but she's actually sitting there chewing on this rubber tires.
What kind of
freaking weird.
Something happened when they were kids.
So yeah, there's definitely a psychological component to this, right?
Yeah, I think so.
How about the lady that's addicted to eating cat food? She eats it she just takes the treats and eats it nothing.
That's just you're weird.
There's a lot of fiber.
Yeah, I could see that being a little bit more normal than
I mean,
eating a tire.
I know of poor people that sometimes will purchase cat food or dog food.
No way.
What?
Are you serious?
Because they can't afford tuna fish or whatever.
What?
Yeah. I mean, if you look at some of those Nutrition, Beneful, and some of those that look like real food and have real food in them, they're cheaper than buying
a complete meal.
A complete meal.
Nutrition.
Yeah.
At that point, if you're at the point where you're starving and you can get your nutrients for 28 cents, for 30 cents, 50 cents, if you're at the point of starving, hell yeah.
But that's more out of necessity as opposed to
being a fucking
right. She wants to eat it.
Yeah, true.
That's so weird.
Didn't really want to eat this.
How about this lady? She's addicted to her cat's fur, and she actually licks her cat.
Saw it, and it is so creepy. I saw it.
Does she cough up hairballs too?
I don't know. She's only part of her.
I saw her.
She looks like she licks cat fur.
No,
Who licks cat fur?
You guys.
Her. She's very single. And she licks cat fur.
She eats the fur. She picks it up off her house floor. She eats it.
Oh.
She chews it. It's so hard to watch. And then it shows her grabbing the cat and licking the
That's
cat.
a disgusting woman.
And it is so. You guys can YouTube it, by the way, and they do the most cringeworthy compilation. And she was on it, and I was like, "No way is she chewing?" She said, "Sometimes it gets stuck in my teeth."
Oh, that's terrible.
And when they show her licking the cat, I was like, I don't even know, licking of the cat is
Imagine the look of the cat's face. The cat's all depressed and stuff. So ashamed.
Poor cat.
Why aren't you helping me? I have a black dot on my paw. Help me! I need help.
That's so funny. That's really funny.
Save me.
Oh, gosh.
How about the guy who ate glass? He started eating glass 4 years ago. He's consumed more than 250 light bulbs and 100 glasses.
I've heard of that.
I saw someone on America's
he
Got
eats
Talent
them
eat glass.
he just takes bites out of it.
That's so stupid.
That hurts my teeth, and then I can't imagine what that does in your stomach.
What if it gets in between your teeth and starts getting to your
God.
And the thing is it's going to cut something.
That's
How does that not cut him?
I would assume
Because
that
the way your
does.
colon does. Hello, squeeze.
So I know a little bit about this. So I watch a YouTuber called LA Beast, if anyone's heard of him, and he does all these super extreme eating challenges. That's how he got really famous. Well, he'll eat 50 limes in a sitting. He'll just try and do all these crazy things.
Oh.
So he did one where he did a Taste the Ocean challenge where he ate a raw trout or something, ate the whole thing. He ate seaweed, and he ate a cup of sand. So I saw that, and then I watched him eat a pack of 5 light bulbs. And he talks about people that do it and that it's actually safe. If you chew it up properly and you swallow it, it doesn't cut you. And the sand
He's very single. I get it.
You should look. He's got some entertaining.
What's his name?
LA Beast.
Look him up.
Some funny videos.
All right. The woman who was addicted to the smell of gasoline.
That's not so weird.
Except if you watch her though, okay, so we go get gas and you're like, oh, I like the smell of gasoline because I do. But when you watch her do it, she's
wrong.
Huffing gasoline out of the gas can.
Like an O2 tank.
That is very bad for you.
Don't show my mom.
The guy who eats plastic bags. He's addicted to eating plastic bags.
You know, those kills animals in the ocean, right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's going to kill the idiot who's eating the plastic bags for sure.
Because you need help.
This
Crazy, right?
There's a woman that's addicted to dirty diapers.
No.
She
What do you
loves
mean?
sniffing them
No.
and chewing.
Gino, you better not throw up on me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm nauseous. I'm salivating.
that
I'm so
is-
nauseous.
oh
Thinking about that.
Some water.
What does she eat?
No, she changes her kids' diapers,
And then smells it.
and I think the smell from the pamper. I think there was some kind of comfort thing that she just felt the connection with her kid.
Why would you
that's
tell
so nice.
anybody
I saw a show.
You
I
were
saw the show. This is why I thought I was like, wow, that's really strange.
That is very.
this simple. Oh my gosh, this single, of course. Diaper addicted mother eats dirty diapers.
I didn't know she ate them. I thought she
eats it?
smelled them.
Addicted to eating.
Both.
does
She
both.
eats the poop though.
I don't know the details.
That's no. It says woman's addicted to eating dirty
I
diapers.
thought
My
she
strange
smelled it or
addiction.
something. Yeah, that's.
And I don't even
more
know if
than
it's her own
strange.
kids. I don't
It's
know.
like 2 girls, 1 cup. Good God.
Oh my gosh.
2 girls, 1.
You know, every time. yeah.
Oh
Every
my
time I
God,
would
we
try.
have to. What? Oh my God.
Just- her
2
mom
girls,
said
1
that.
cup. You never heard about
Yeah,
that?
every time I would try to pull it up when I was younger, I'd
What
get
does
some
that mean?
virus. It's like this. I was so bad.
2 girls
Yeah.
who
It's pretty awesome.
eat each other's throw up and shit, and they
what?
spit it in a cup, and
No,
they
Drink
no. Okay, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of some weird fetishes.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was safe. Like that can't be.
It
No,
can't
it's
be.
all that stuff is toxic. That's
Eating
your
someone's
body.
poop.
That's why your body expresses it and
guys.
gets rid of it.
My jaws are hurting from the smiling and laughing.
Oh my gosh.
Gino's
I am so nauseous. Not even kidding. That's pretty.
He really
There's
literally is. It
no
looks like I
way
want to throw
people
up
do
right
that.
now.
They do it.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
the
mean-
2 girls, 1 cup was like, and these girls are hot. That's the weirdest part.
These girls have daddy,
Issues.
mommy,
So it's like those
uncle,
people
sister, brother
Love
issues.
How could
to
you eat
do.
it? How could you swallow any of that?
I don't know. How about the lady that snorts 5 ounces of baby powder per day?
That's not too bad. I'm still stuck on this eating shit one. It's like,
We've moved on, Bernie.
I'm struggling to move on. I know. It's just, it's hard.
There was just
Why?
a story the other day
Stop.
about baby powder causing cancer.
I did hear
yeah.
that.
Yes, which is why I always recommend that people use cornstarch on their toys instead of powder.
Are we talking about baby toys or adult toys?
Adult.
Use a
Gino.
diamond
Baby powder.
Astro glue.
So there's a guy that
Astroglide.
gets really personal with inflatable animals. Loves inflatable animals.
That
Like,
sounds
It's kind of
He
like
has-
furries.
Look, he has a little shamu
No,
in
this
his
guy's kissing
house.
one.
Yes,
Shamu.
kissing him. And he said she's very pretty and has the sweetest eyes and smile I've ever seen.
That's fucking weird.
Something is really
happened.
wrong mentally.
There's this lady, she's addicted to eating rocks. She eats rocks.
Her teeth must be jacked.
what is
Don't
my
be
God.
fooled by the rocks that I've got.
Yeah.
Her teeth are jacked. You know
Yeah,
that,
for
right?
sure.
Snaggletooth. Right?
Some things is hard to look at for me. So the lady who took her pillow everywhere. She's addicted to a pillow. It goes everywhere.
Does she wash it?
Well,
Okay, now you guys. The woman who refused to cut her nails and referred to them as her babies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, you guys
Are they-
have to watch our YouTube channel to see this. We're showing pictures of this.
It's like a
my God,
Kodiak
they
bear or something.
Wait,
No.
they cut the top of the shoe off.
So that the nails
Some
can fit
convertible
through.
shoes.
She cut
so
the
she
top
can-
off. The nails are so long. Everyone listening, they're so long. They hang out of their shoes. The toenails. I didn't even know toenails could grow that long.
That is so gross.
Dude, you know,
They
there's
start to
some,
wrap
there's some dude
the
out
coil.
there who just wants to suck on those.
There's not.
There's somebody just flossing their teeth on
No,
these
there's
toes.
not.
Oh
There's
my God, I
not.
actually got goosebumps so hard.
She did.
Oh my God.
That's so awesome.
No.
Oh my gosh.
so wrong.
Miss Polly, show it to Spider.
Yeah.
Spider, would you suck on those?
Hell no.
How much would it take, Spider?
Like, there's got to be a little bit of not giving a shit about yourself.
Exactly.
So surely there's not anything clean about that person.
No.
Actually, that's the thing about it. I think that person has put effort into that look of that. I mean, it's not that she doesn't care. She's putting effort into looking that way.
But
like,
she could have at least painted them too. I mean,
Something.
it's true. You can decorate them, add a little bling.
There's the woman who was addicted to being a baby. She's addicted to being an adult
I'm
baby.
looking at that
That's
right
a
now.
fetish.
She sleeps in a
That's totally a
crib.
fetish.
She has a
pacifier.
pacifier.
That
There's
is
guys
so
that do that
weird.
too. She probably wears a diaper and has someone change her.
I
Good
did know
money
about
in
that.
that.
Yeah, it's a fetish.
That was actually at the fetish ball. They do a fetish ball in Dallas, and there's a lot of that.
You
and
gone to it?
I have not, but Mark Suter went and told us all about a few of my friends did go. I wanted to go, but
When
they
is it?
said, I don't know, but we should look into it.
We should
The
totally go.
fetish
The
ball.
fetish ball. But they said one of the biggest things that, and I don't know if this is right still, men love the girls who wear the roughly white
Oh
socks.
my God, yes.
That's why that restaurant is
Do you know we sell
what is it
so
called?
many?
Where they have that?
Twin Peaks or one of those.
Yeah, one of them.
We have so many people. I mean, the schoolgirl
Schoolgirl.
The schoolgirl, that's what it is.
skirts and
That
tops.
That is attractive. That is pretty hot.
See,
You can thank the Japanese for
Hit me,
that.
baby.
Just saying,
Just saying.
they're really about that.
That's it. Now that you're saying it, that's true.
Was
You've
that
seen it
number one? Was
forever.
that it?
it was just a bunch of things.
Oh, well, the one that I saw that was actually hard to watch was the lady who ate her dead husband's ashes. And she ate them like Fun Dip. I almost could not watch it.
Shit,
she
that's
would
just-
she would lick her finger,
Fun
you
Dip
guys,
style.
and put it in there and suck on her fingers like Fun Dip. And I was like, I cannot watch this. But they said it is so dangerous, like the formaldehyde that is in there, and she was consuming it, and it's just
What did she say? What was her reasoning
real
behind that? Did she
preserved.
say?
I don't remember because I just was closing my eyes a lot.
They lost you at the Fun Dip part.
Yeah. I was
Oh my
like,
gosh! So I'm over here. I'm looking online right now. And I'm seeing all the ones. There's. I think one of the nastiest ones is the woman who drinks and bathes in her own urine.
Yes.
No.
Drinks her
Oh
own
my
pee.
gosh, I didn't even
There's a
know.
lady who's addicted to stinging herself with bees on purpose. A guy who wears casts but doesn't have any broken bones.
Yeah.
That's
That I
interesting.
just saw that. He's not injured and constantly covers his whole body in plaster.
Addicted
casts.
to bathing in bleach.
What?
Well, you
That's
know,
not
we
good.
do sell anal bleach.
I did hear about that.
Did I tell you the story about when I did hair?
Yes,
Yeah, there was
you
a
did.
guy who, when I was
wanted
years and years
his
ago, he used to
pubic
do
hair.
the hair at the men's club in Houston. And I mean, I was an assistant, and he actually would bleach the dancers' pubic hair.
We had a mutual friend who posted that he was going to bleach his asshole on Instagram.
On Instagram. Yeah. Well, you know,
I mean, do you want to have a hairy
it's a
asshole?
thing. We sell a lot of the
Well, I
thing
think 'cause
called
the porn
anal
stars,
bleach.
yeah.
Yes, because it's what they see, and they think, "Oh, my butt is getting dark," and it's like, well, yeah, but
Don't you want more of like a non-hairy butthole? I mean,
no, that's what Brazilians are for.
Yeah, they
sweetie.
can
No, no.
wax it.
Yeah,
so I
Wax
mean,
it, bleach it.
laser.
Dying.
You know,
Gino's crumbling
I
all under
forget,
the
get him on the-
table. Gino, in the beginning of these podcasts, he's sat up really straight and he's kind of crumbling into it.
We're going to see Gino in a fetal position under the
Yes,
table.
in the wall.
Make
Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!
There's someone that's addicted to being Pamela Anderson.
does she look like her?
I don't know.
Oh, the Justin
Like the
Bieber
plastic surgery
lookalike.
stuff?
Somebody
Of
is.
course, and I think there's one that like she's addicted to looking like Barbie.
Yeah, the
and-
dolls.
Oh yeah, the Ken.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Ken
There's
too.
one that drinks air freshener
I
every
saw
day.
that one. You see, there's one's addicted to breathing. Is what it just says. That just sounds.
Breathing.
That's what it's.
That's me. I'm addicted to breathing too.
I like breathing. It's
like
kind
to
of an
breathe.
autonomic thing.
So,
Yeah, right?
Just
is anybody
saying.
in this room addicted to anything weird that you're too scared to say, but you have to say that?
Oh man, I would totally say it. I'm trying to think of something I'm
You've
addicted
never
to.
said it before, but you're going to say it in the podcast right now.
I can't think of anything, and I would truly tell it because I don't give
I
a
don't
shit.
have an addictive
I don't
personality.
I totally have an addictive personality,
You
but I can't
do?
think of. Yeah, absolutely. But I can't think of anything.
He's like, yeah.
that I'm like, but I mean, that's the thing that I'm not I don't feel shameful about anything that I do. So I can't think of anything that I do that
Neither.
is, you know,
That's weird.
It's
It's all
have-
good.
it's all weirdly good.
Do you
should've
have a
started
weird
with that.
fetish?
No. As far as like sex and stuff like that, I like
Yeah,
all things
anything.
with sex. So no,
He loves
Yeah, but do you have
everything.
like a foot fetish?
no, not at all. I have a vagina fetish. I like vagina a lot. So
Well,
like
clearly.
that. I have a blowjob fetish. I love getting them. Yeah. So I'm working closer. Just saying.
I was like, do you like look
Not
at
many
vaginas?
guys don't.
I guess that's
like
hereditary.
getting them.
So the same way.
I like vaginas and kind of like blowjobs.
It's crazy.
Typical male
Went through our,
response.
through our
You like
family.
boobs too?
That's right. That's right.
What a coincidence.
There you go.
Just reading my mail over here.
So there's my fetishes right there. Gino, what's your fetish?
I agree.
There we go.
I agree
So
with that.
funny.
That'd weird.
Addicted to drinking blood.
I'm just,
That's funny.
I hate the smell
I've
of
been
blood.
addicted to drinking blood for 15 years, both human and pig blood.
Oh my god.
Oh, that just
Dirty.
sounds fucking.
Well, I don't know. My mother loves blood sausage.
Oh, I do too.
See,
That's different. But
I
you
think
eat
it's like
it.
a German thing.
Yeah, but you're not.
But it's
drinking
delicious.
blood.
You don't gurgle it.
So I've never had blood sausage. So what is that? Obviously it's sausage. Obviously there's some blood with it. I'm assuming
It tastes nothing like blood, though.
So but it's
Have I had
cooked,
it?
right? It's cooked.
Yeah, you cook
And
it.
Do you
eat it
blood?
with mashed potatoes, sauerkraut.
So, but when you cut into it, do you have blood coming out?
No, not at all. It's just really dark, like black, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
as opposed to
It's not.
having some thumbs
no.
up kind of.
No. It's not
It's like a vampire.
That at all. Mm-mm.
Some of these are stupid.
Some of these
Addicted to ice cream. Addicted to cheeseburgers.
That could be me.
Yeah. It's like, no, Sarah, you're just stupid.
I stopped on the way home. I got a whole gallon of ice cream I ate last night.
That guy's also addicted
Stop
to
it.
diabetes. That way.
Hey, this guy is sexually attracted to balloons for decades and keeps more than 50,000 in his home at all times.
Okay, well, there's a
50,000.
shortage of helium, so he needs to stop that.
That's
you know?
so.
No,
What do you do with the balloon? How does he?
it's just weird that he's sexually attracted to it.
Maybe
what
he
can you
likes
do
the
with the
static
balloon?
electricity.
So, but what if on like a rubber, it's a rubber surface, if he's
Yeah.
putting some sort of lubricant on there, and I'm thinking of all the outside.
Oh, and he,
'cause it's
like,
all
puts them
fucked up.
together?
Yeah, puts it together, makes it into like a
It's like
hole.
big
and
boobs.
he's-
kind of like a titty fuck
Yeah.
or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if he makes it, he
Yeah.
takes like the long balloons and makes into a circle
small
to
hole.
where like a small
Oh
hole.
yeah,
So he has
Oh, wow.
makes his own masturbator.
I was just gonna say, makes his own fleshlight.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
Whatever.
So he's
floats your
actually
boat.
Yeah, he's
really
not,
cool.
he's not that weird.
Genius.
He's smart.
And
he's
cheap.
really smart. That's right. He's
You're not that weird.
So he's really frugal.
Because a
He's good.
flashlight can cost up to $132.
I know, that's crazy. So do
Fleshlight?
those things really work well? Like
I know
Hey.
from
people
what
who
you've
have
heard?
them.
Sell like
I know somebody who's worn
Huge.
one out.
Yeah.
Like needed a
Yeah.
new
Or
one.
a fleshlight out?
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
how do you wear a fleshlight out? Because isn't it like something like this? And-
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
how
it
does
actually
wear it?
looks like a
Well, they used it so
flashlight
much.
Yeah, I've
at
seen
the
that.
base,
Like-
yeah, and then
How do you wear that out?
Just used it so much.
I guess
Oh, I know. I
Wore it
thought he
out.
wore it. I thought the same.
Like an accessory or
He
something.
wears it out. I thought you meant
wore it
That's
out.
exactly. I was like,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
he
What?
wore the
He
crap
has
out of
his
it.
addiction.
I know.
he
Like,
used
that's a
it so
unique
much.
outfit. I like
You,
that. Very cool.
Who's going to brag about that? I don't know who brags about that.
But you know what I thought was cool is that I mean for them, but that porn stars like you can buy a certain porn
Yeah.
star's
Yeah.
vagina.
Alexis Texas,
Yeah.
Riley Reid.
Oh, she knows them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
Asa
be
Akira.
really. This is my 2 cents of pissing someone off, but you got to be fucking really weird to get a porn star's
Vagina.
vagina.
It's actually
And
just the vulva that
Yeah.
they.
That's the thing, but
you
it's not
produce.
even. I mean, you got to be really.
They probably watch a lot of porn and they feel
That's
like
the
they're
whole
fucking
thing.
her.
Yes.
Exactly. Because I wanted.
Because
Know what it would feel like to be in her.
That's exactly. Yeah, I would if I was going to buy a porn star's vagina, fleshlight, whatever. I would have to be watching their porn to feel like I'm at least spent worth my $130.
And imagine the process of
It
getting
happens
that
a lot.
plastered, like the girl.
It takes a minute.
Yeah, they have to.
seriously.
Does it
Well, I mean, you can even do like clone a pussy or clone a willy,
really?
and you have to actually stay hard
Yeah,
the whole
girl
time
has to be,
while it
yeah.
sets, and you have to just like, okay, they're gonna pour this,
I'd get.
pour this.
I would be
stuff over
nervous and
you.
go limp just on the part that I
I've-
was probably need to keep it hard.
I've
and
seen
probably
it.
would
I've
die.
seen them do it, like on Real Sex when that used to be a thing.
I thought you were going to sound like you actually were there.
No. I watched it. I was like,
Your
wow,
freaky
that is
sister,
so
Gino. Your
interesting.
freaky sister.
Some things you're just learning. I mean, I
And
like to
the
know.
thing is they have to porn is, you know, when you make movies and stuff, it's not quite as big a deal as it used to be.
Yeah.
So they have to think of other ways to market themselves and to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
So they
Buy
sell,
my vagina.
Buy my vagina.
And they make a
And they make a lot of money.
do that?
They make money.
Even those little asses, like the little
oh,
butt
yeah.
things.
I mean, there's some that are like, you know, $600-700. Yeah.
Really?
20
what do
pounds
they
of
do for
tits and
that?
ass.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now
Dude, that's crazy.
I mean, do you sell them in your store? I've been
do.
to a sex store and I
Yep.
saw that and I was like,
We
wow,
have
now
one-
the girls with their mouth open,
Yep.
like the blowjob head, like, and it's the porn star,
and it's
but
the porn star with
Crazy.
yeah. And we actually, I mean,
you could buy their whole body.
Accessories.
There's one
put it
that
together.
literally
you
the
go.
list price, what we sell it at is like $749, $800, $811
Just for like a torso kind of.
just like literally a torso of ass and vagina and stop it.
she's drinking her own pee. I can't.
You know
Oh,
they
you
do
can't.
that. It's a fetish. You know,
drink
doing
pee.
that.
I cannot.
What are you
watch
doing
that.
right now?
Oh
Tell
my God.
people. No one knows what
Bernie,
you're doing.
Bernie put
Sorry.
on the girl
Here,
who
let me
drinks her
switch this
own urine.
around.
Oh my God! And she's drinking it in a cup.
You know they say that it keeps you youthful if you do that.
Keeps your
What?
immune system stronger.
And it's actually a
It looks
thing.
like lemonade.
Yeah.
She
Does
should
not
drink
taste like
water.
it though.
You
A lot
guys
of
just think
people
this
do
is
that in
water.
like
That's
Well,
right.
I mean, if you are dehydrated and your body is still producing urine,
That's
well,
exactly
that
what I was
means
gonna say.
she needs more. She needs more hydration if her pee is
Her
that
pee
yellow.
is so yellow.
Why do they do
she
it in
needs to
Somalia,
drink some more
Spider?
water.
Imagine being the one. She's
Why do they do it in Somalia?
I know that, so they do that in like survival situations.
Oh.
I know that, and I'm
Yes.
sure if I was dying, I would probably consider. But like, just,
Because you can last longer without food than you can without water.
Do these torso people know
The other way
about
around.
Tinder?
I don't know.
All right, what
Yeah, without food in the water. Yeah.
You mean
need
like
water,
the
yes.
hookup people that want just sex?
Well, instead of buying the
Well, I'm telling you
a
that
torso.
what a lot of the ones that we sell it to, believe it or not, are truck drivers.
I believe that.
They travel
wow.
a lot.
They're on the
And
road.
So, and,
They could be driving and still getting off.
Oh my!
God.
and it's like
It's like getting roadhead. It's got to be in a
pretty
sense
much.
if you're
Or while I'm,
right.
I'm got over here for a stop because I can't drive anymore, and the wife or girlfriend is 800 miles away. So I'm
I guess
gonna.
it's better than cheating.
It really is, I guess.
Well, so on these $600 machine, whatever, is it just a I mean, what is it made out of material?
It's made out of either ultra skin or cyber skin, so it's kind of.
I'm sure that's an addiction, like
It's
the
really
sex
soft.
dolls.
Oh yeah, they actually do post
Okay,
videos.
We're going
of
on to
people.
the second
Sorry.
question again. No, that's okay.
we
But
go.
we're going to go to penis and pussy talk with Miss Polly right now.
This is Penis and Pussy Talk with Miss Polly.
I love having you here, Miss Polly, in
Me
the
too.
studio. Is the best. So the question today for you is, there are how many different types of boobs in the world?
9, according to
9.
they say there's 9 different types of boob shapes.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So tell us about them.
Well, I just picked out which ones I think I was. So
I like boobies.
boobies, types of boobies. So
I'm a fake boob guy.
You are.
really,
Love fake boobs.
like you love
You don't
fake
like real
boobs?
ones.
I don't like real ones.
I'm the
Why?
exact opposite.
Oh, you're young. You haven't had no trust me on this one. You're just
No, it looks fake.
So rude.
I know, so rude.
of all the stuff, that's what y'all said was rude. I just told you
rude?
what I liked. What was rude about that?
You're like basically saying that he's young, and when he gets older, he's going to want the fake one.
Is it not fair enough to say?
Discounting-
Hold on.
discounting is-
Is it not fair enough to say that through experience you get to know what you like?
Yes.
Sure.
So is
Well,
it not
I have-
fair to say, based on the conversation we've all had here, that he's pretty inexperienced? Even he's said it.
I've had
So
vision for
there's
26 years.
So there's nothing meant
vision.
to upset anybody in here. It's just the fact that as we get older, we know what we like.
That's true. You're right.
So
All right.
Okay,
He
fake
likes-
boobs it is for Bernie.
thank you.
All right.
So we have the asymmetric, which is basically one boob is larger than the other, which
Just
pretty
like most.
normal.
that's
just like,
normal.
yeah,
most
probably most
women
folks are
are
like that.
asymmetrical. They're going to have different. Sometimes they have different shapes too. Then of course we have the athletic, which, in case you're wondering, you don't have to be an intense athlete to have athletic boobs. The breasts are wider, more muscular looking, and have less tissue.
Firmer.
Yeah, because boobs are fat.
Yes.
So what are size like? Is there kind of a size that goes for more of that size of boob, like a sportier
it just
boob?
basically
Sportier
it just kind of tells you what kind of bra is perfect for those type of boob shapes.
So those can be anywhere from small to large.
They can be any size.
Big athletic boobs and smaller athletic boobs.
But typically,
Those boobs are
they're
athletic.
just like wider. There's east and west where the nipples point
wow.
Oh,
different
gosh.
directions.
It's opposite-
I've
always
opposite
seen
of
that
the
usually with
cross-eye.
fake boobs.
That has to be very weird.
That's
That
what
has to
I've
be
seen that
weird.
with
You've
Yeah.
seen it with fake boobs?
Yeah.
What's the surgeon?
That's a
What's
horrible
wrong?
Because
Yeah,
a lot of times, I
for
guess they
sure.
have to manipulate the breast tissue and the
They must have
boob.
been really
They
small
should have
before.
then cut the the nipples out.
I think what ends
so
up
many
happening.
nerves there.
I think what ends
So?
up happening is that most women, if they go to a point of going to having no boobs to boobs, they're
care.
pretty okay.
They don't care?
Yeah, they don't care. No, and some do, but most don't. They're just happy to have something because
So they
when you
don't
put
care.
clothes
They
on, you put a
point
bra
either way.
on.
They can't see
you
it.
can't see any of that until you get them naked.
So then you meet someone like you, and then you go, "Hey, by the way,
That's right. And I'm having to hug them to
my
get their
boobs are like looking left and right."
The next kind is relaxed. So the relaxed, your boobs typically hang downwards and have lax tissue.
That's a nice way. That's a nice
Yeah.
descriptor.
Wow. So you should definitely wear a t-shirt or a push-up bra to give the girls a little lift. All right. Woohoo. And then we have the bell shape, that's kind of like thin on the top, and then as they hang, they like
It's more like
create
a
a
natural
bell.
kind of.
Yep.
Are those
they're thinner at the
teabag
top.
ones?
Pretty much. You are correct. They just kind of they hang and then they plump.
I have a friend
Plump
who
when
has
you-
those.
Has
Remember,
bell shape.
Marcella?
We saw them on video.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yes, in Austria.
Yeah.
So then there's the
They look
slender.
deflated.
It's kind of sad. It's like they went in, you just got all the things sucked out of you.
That's what they look like.
Yeah, it's like they breastfed and then
But they
kind of
didn't
like
even. They just were always
that's
like
kinda
that.
sad.
Yeah, even as a teenager.
Gravity boobs is what they are.
Is that what that?
Gravity boobs. I don't
There's
think I've ever heard it put that way. Gravity
Slender
boobs.
boobs that are on the thinner side probably don't take up a lot of space.
Okay.
So you need a bra that has a deep plunge that gathers your boobies. Then we have the side set that are like
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
on the side. They,
Isn't that more the
they have
bigger
more of a
boobs?
not necessarily, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, some women are, they're small, but they have that space. Okay, some of us are side set. Shut up. We don't have a natural cleavage. We have to wear the right bra to have a cleavage.
Yeah.
There's side boob.
Yeah.
There's side boob.
There's
yeah.
lots of side boob there.
Side boobies.
Whatever. Or there's the round that are just perfectly round.
Mm-hmm.
And dun, 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 teardrop. Those are kind of like the bell shape, but they just kind of hang like a teardrop.
They're not as relaxed.
Yes. They're kind of like round.
Not as flat.
They're similar to round breasts, but they're just a little thinner. Teardrop shape.
But
and
it's
that's
kind
it.
of looks so strange because like the nipple is all the way down.
It is. It's kind of sad.
I know.
I'm so
Well,
happy
you can
that
get
I
it
don't have-
fixed.
Well, you could.
I mean, these are not like you're not like stuck. Like
Unless
that.
you're like,
Not a death sentence.
poor,
Yeah,
if you
it's not a
don't
death
have, the financial means to get your boobs fixed.
Boobs.
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 So do you like huge fake boobs, or do you care,
So
or they have to be like?
So tell us your
massive?
preference.
I
of
have
boobs.
no problem telling.
Okay, go ahead, Bernie.
So I just like fake boobs. And so most of the time, fake boobs are big. There's very rare that they're not big, because I don't know anyone who's ever went to the part of getting a boob job to not get them bigger. So I like big boobs. I like big
There you
round
go.
boobs. I like
Repeating the
round
same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I like big boobs, and I cannot lie.
Are you boobs or ass?
Ooh, so I'm an ass guy for sure. Fortunately,
Fake ass too.
I've never dated someone that had a fake ass.
There you go.
But fortionately, anyone that typically I've dated that has boobs, they have an ass too.
Oh, so you get both.
I
Well, look
do.
at you,
I
boobs
know.
or ass.
Yeah.
I'm like an equal opportunity person. I would,
That's so awesome.
I
So
would
if they had a
lean-
nice butt and
I would
smaller
lean
boobs,
towards,
are you
I would
okay with
lean
that?
towards that. I would lean towards more ass
Oh.
and nice boobs.
Do you know?
If I have to lean towards one,
Yeah.
Gotta decide.
probably boobs.
Boobs?
Probably.
I was going to ask.
Nice spider.
Spider.
My answer is yes.
Boobs.
So you're okay
boobs.
with small, big, fake,
Yeah,
real?
I like it. Any
All of it.
shape, any size, they're all good.
Spider, you're so sweet.
Anything you can motorboat, right?
The cool thing about boobs, though,
I didn't want to pick one either. You said I had to.
the cool thing of boobs
I
is
want
that
them both.
You can always, from what I've experienced is you can always buy boobs. That's what's
That's
great
true.
about them. So, and they're not expensive at all.
Well, there is the maintenance, of course, after about 10 years.
It's like a tire change.
But I mean, a set of boobs.
You need to overhaul the chassis.
but a confidence level on someone who just gets some fake boobs is unbelievable. It's worth a 10-year maintenance charge.
Is body an option?
Sometimes it's a little over the.
I like a good body.
But imagine you had
good body.
A good body with nice boobs is always nicer.
Swing for the fences, Bernie.
That's right. That's right.
So I think it's time for the question of the day.
The two posh girls ask the question of the day.
Is it a red flag if you're not invited on a family vacation after a year of dating?
By your partner or by the family?
By the family.
By my
Because it's a
family?
family vacation.
Can I come with my mom?
No.
Dad, invite me. Miss Polly.
But I'm confused. So would the parent have to text that person or call that person, or would your significant other be like, you're not invited?
Well, I think how the question was, where I got the question from, it was that the family has to extend an invitation.
Wait, so read that question in, because now you could.
Is it a red flag if you're not invited on a family vacation after a year of dating?
So if I'm dating somebody for a year and they go on a family vacation and I'm not invited.
Yes. Is that a red flag?
Heck yeah. Like, okay,
Hell
they don't
yeah.
like me.
Hell yeah.
Obviously.
So my ex was invited on all our family vacations. I never went on a vacation with my ex, his family.
So for me,
Red flag.
Hell yeah, it's a red flag, because I tend to if I'm going to date somebody, I'm dating them. Like we're dating, and
We're in a relationship.
we're in a relationship, and there's an intention. And if after a year, if we're dating and I don't get invited, bitch, you were done.
What if the family's going to Europe on a family vacation? They're like, hey, we're going to whatever. We're going to
They should let me know well in advance so I can
That's right.
save money too.
No, I don't need it.
just
Fly
want
first class. I just want to fly. That's it.
You just want the invite.
That's it. I think it's more a principle than anything.
I think it is.
If you can't go, then let me say, look, I can't make it. But do
You
not.
should be invited.
Hell yeah.
If you're
But at
not
least
invited.
extend that
Yeah, it might be
invitation.
an opportunity for some situational awareness of where you stand.
where
in that
you stand in
relationship
the
with that family.
and with the family
That
too.
just
Because I
hurt
mean,
my
if you
feelings.
don't understand,
Yeah. I'd be really upset.
yeah. I mean, well, especially if you know the family, you've met the family, and you're kind of like involved. But I always think, okay, there's a red flag there. Like the family doesn't like me, and if there's if you don't like who I'm dating, there's a discussion.
That's
Huge.
Yeah, that's true. It's a telltale of where you're at in the relationship for sure.
Right.
Yeah, as far as their family is concerned, yes, I heard there's definitely a flag there, but their family you might not care for their family very much. And, it's in your relationship with them.
I
You could have a
still
really
want
healthy
to be
relationship.
freaking invited. I want to reject you. You don't reject me.
I hear you.
I want the chance to say no, thank you.
From my experience, I always looked at it as I'm not looking for the family's approval. I was always just focused on the girl, my partner.
Did she never invite you on any family vacations?
Well, they didn't do anything. But like if they would take a small trip or something, no, I wasn't invited or anything.
Did she go?
Oh, all
Yeah.
the time.
Of course.
Well, I knew she went with you guys because I'd follow you. I've been following y'all for years.
Yeah.
But she would go with her family and you not go?
Yes.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yes. And so my thing was,
That's just fucking rude.
How about
That's so
in 4.5
rude.
years, we never met her dad, her 3 brothers, and I met the mom twice. We don't know
Wow,
them.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
I don't know
invite
any
them
of
to
them.
things.
That's
when
what's
they're
like-
in
I
town,
invited them to
over.
every single holiday. I invited the whole entire family.
Flag on the
I
plate.
always
You
said,
guys are
Flag
so
on
much
the
fun.
plate.
Like, I can't wait to start coming to y'all.
Same. I know. I was
Like, we're inviting ourselves.
Yes.
No, you are invited already.
invited.
We told you that a long time ago.
Now I'm gonna be offended if I don't get invited.
You always
and I get to see y'all stuff on Instagram. So if y'all at a party, I'm pissed.
I'm following you on everything.
And where am I not? Why am I not here?
Must be nice being y'all's cool party. We sit here.
no interest at all.
That's crazy. That's
And so when you think about that, it's a huge red flag because I believe that in the end, the family had a huge
Influence, impact.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In how the relationship ended.
But then again, but also based on what you guys shared, shit, you don't have that relationship anyways. It seemed like it was very selfish.
Yes.
Selfish.
One-sided a lot of times.
That's why that girl I met, when I saw how she got ready just to see me, that's probably why one of the reasons I like this girl so much already. I'm so smitten because she like made effort to go to lunch with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
smitten.
Smitten. I like it.
That was a really nice word.
Thank you.
You're smoother than you give yourself credit for. You went from like, I'm like,
You're smoother than you look, man.
I'm just saying. Smitten. Oh, that's got to make it to where women are just like,
he's all innocent. He looks
Kinda,
innocent.
sorta.
That dude's he's a sly devil.
I mean, if I were like 30 years younger,
Hey,
I would be smitten right back.
that's right.
On that note, we're gonna thank everyone for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.